Hey everybody, welcome to Fermentation February on With Bowl and Spoon. I am really excited for this month and this topic. Today's episode was recorded on New Year's Day. I went over and met Jeonghee from YeGa Kimchi. But first I want to tell you a little bit about why Fermentation February. The first time I was made aware of fermentation was back in the aughts. I was working for Grow Pittsburgh, and a little restaurant in Regent Square called Legume, owned by Chef Trevitt Hooper and his wife Sarah, used to buy produce. One day I was delivering their order and helped him carry in boxes and boxes of cabbage. And I asked, what are you doing with all this cabbage? And he said he was making sauerkraut. And I was like, oh, so you take it, you add vinegar and salt. And he was like, no. And his eyes lit up and he got this big grin. And he's like, sauerkraut is just cabbage and salt and thyme. And then he explained to me the process of chopping and salting and mixing and massaging and putting it in the crock and how the chemistry changed the sweet part of the cabbage to sour. And I was just blown away. And he was so excited. It was really awesome. A whole world opened up to me. Legume offered classes on sauerkraut making with Trevitt, and I took that with a handful of other folks and got to make my own and proceeded to make all kinds of random fermented vegetables. Now, my family is Polish and Slovak, so of course I had experience with sauerkraut before, but I was never part of the process. I'd eaten it a lot. It was everywhere. But I do remember my dad made sauerkraut once, and he filled a wooden barrel in my basement. I don't remember the finished product, so I assumed that it got moldy and my parents got scared and threw it away. But I do remember the barrel because it was around for us kids to play with. I remember rolling it over to the clothesline so I could hold on to the clothesline while I walked on it and rolled back and forth in the yard. I guess I thought I was going to be in a circus or something. It was fun. In college, I had the opportunity to travel to Czechoslovakia. There are a lot of food stories that I could tell from that time, and the origin of the name of this podcast comes from that time, from an invite to a party that said, bring a bowl and a spoon, and my classmates interpreted that for me as with bowl and spoon. The whole experience, the whole time, the 4 months that I lived there was just a profound experience. And it was really old world. Like, I grew up in the 80s and listened to Morrissey and The Cure and other moody bands. And I grew up in Southern California. So, the dark and dreary landscape was always appealing to a teenager being subjected to sunny skies and cheery people every day. So Czechoslovakia was really a dream. It had that grit. It had that, old world, old feel to it. It was great. And I'll tell more stories about that someday. But what I wanted to tell you about, what's relevant here, was the food markets. Not a supermarket. When I was there was one supermarket in the whole city, and it was really expensive. So my friends showed me where the other markets were. And these were like old school indoor farmers markets. And so I would get my meat and cheese there. And there was a guy whose stall was just sauerkraut. He was surrounded by barrels of different types of sauerkraut. And he kept trying to get me to try his sauerkraut. And I'm sure he was really proud of it. I'm sure it was delicious, but I was just not interested at all. I've come a long way since then, but I got more stories. I'm going to save them for the next episode. But right now, I just want to give you a basic idea of what is fermentation. Basically, it's the controlled decay of organic materials by creating environments that encourage certain organisms while discouraging other organisms. So take sauerkraut, for example. It's just salt and cabbage, and then water is pulled out of the cabbage by the salt, and as long as you keep the cabbage submerged below the liquid, the bad bacteria won't thrive, and the good bacteria will, and the cabbage will transform from sweet to sour. It really is magic. Back to this week's episode. It's all about the kimchi. YeGa Kimchi. Jeonghee is amazing. She's still working on her English, something she notes in this episode as something she wants to work on for 2025. So be patient. She's really a lovely woman, and enjoy this episode. Good morning and Happy New Year from With Bowl and Spoon. I am your host, Shelly Danko Day, and I'm here with my guest today, Jeonghee from YeGa Kimchi.
Ye is like my husband family name, last name, Ye. And then my three son is also Ye, last name. So Ga means family. So Ye family. So YeGa and Kimchi. Kimchi is a very, not only I'm not selling kimchi, but kimchi is like immediately people thinking about Korean food. So I just selling Korean food. Yeah, YeGa Kimchi.
You are selling amazing Korean food, and I found you at the Bloomfield Farmers Market, and then I found you at the Squirrel Hill Farmers Market, and then I saw you here at Frontier Kitchen at the Food 21 event, and I was like, oh, I need to talk with you. So I'm so glad that you agreed to be on my podcast. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yeah, I business this YeGa Kimchi. I'm start last year, the 2024. Just more like 6 months, just only passed now. So very new vendor. Usually, I thinking when I was young, I went to the library or I watched the TV. Most popular my like a part, the place is like a cooking area. So I think I like cooking. And then I'm oldest girl, and my family is 5, my father and mother, and me and 2 boys, younger boys. So usually I'm helping parents because parents very busy. My father and mom is like a farmer. So, and then farmer with like a cow, the milk farmer. So they very, very busy. So that's why I'm very helping my mom. And then every time it's a cooking or prepare the meal. That time is a little hard time to me, but when I grew up, I love that. So maybe I like cooking. I just wanna, show everybody, introduce Korean food. Yeah, that's right.
So what was your first product that you made?
Yeah, it's kimchi. So, but kimchi is 100 kind of, any kind of vegetable fruits, I can make that. But in America, maybe popular is a Napa cabbage. That's why, but Napa cabbage, radish is gakdugi, so like a radish kimchi, and then cucumber. Though I think it's in Pittsburgh, they love the pickle. The pickle from like most of the like a cucumber. So I decision to like a Napa, radish, cucumber. There's 3 kimchis mainly. And then add it to sometimes like a green onion, and then now it's apple kimchi, and like something pickle. Yeah, I just white kimchi and water kimchi. Some I added a little bit. I show to the people this kind of kimchi.
Yeah, you have opened my eyes to the possibilities of kimchi, and I'm now wondering if I ever really understood kimchi because we were talking earlier that you said you made this kimchi yesterday, and I was like, wait, isn't fermentation a part of kimchi? And you said, sometimes. And so why don't you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, depends on the vegetable. So some vegetable, for example, like a Napa cabbage, they need to really need the fermentation is to taste better. And then the fresh, someone like a fresh one. Just today I'm make it to directly eating, no problem. Like a salad, like a spicy salad kind of. But the kimchi is usually 3 days after, so start to the fermentation starting. And then 1 month later, 6 months later, 1 year later, if you keep refrigerator or the good temperature, so it is eating is no problem. You can eating that has a good probiotic, in the natural probiotic like a fermentation. That's why people love the kimchi. So, but kind of you thinking about the salad. So just directly eating. Yeah, the people like a fresh one. So, and then for example, like apple kimchi or like a lemon, tomato kimchi, apple or like a melon, I can make something kind of the kimchi salad, like a kimchi snack kind of. I recommend like a fresh one or at least 1 and 2 weeks because of a texture is changed very quickly. So it's more softer. Someone is no problem. Someone is okay, but I just recommend. But Napa usually is fermentation. Later is more good. But other kimchi, for example, cucumber also, it's also fermentation is possible. But most of people like fresh or 1 and 2 weeks later. Yeah, that.
If it's not the fermentation, if it's not the aging process, what makes kimchi kimchi?
It is a long history, but the kimchi is like, you're thinking about a pickle. Pickle is like a Korean name. I think it's kimchi. So, but...
See, and that makes me think of like a fermented product, though. So is there something different? Because you're saying a fresh kimchi, which fresh pickle doesn't really register for me.
Yeah.
So is it the blend of spices maybe that you put on it?
I think it's kimchi is a fermentation food, but fresh one also you can eat it. Someone is they like it. That's
Sure, it's delicious.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. But
Yeah.
is it because of the blend of spices that you put on it?
Red pepper, you mean? Kimchi it was not spicy in Korean kimchi. Very long ago. But after some day, from Japan, they just bring to the red pepper and then we add it to the kimchi. It's going to be spicy. Yeah, but today I just make the white kimchi that is like a pickle, but then also fermentation. But usually kimchi is immediately the fermentation food. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of kind of kimchi. I just want to show everybody know that and understand, and then they enjoy that. But someone, it depends on how much the spicy or not spicy. You can control. Now, I'm using Korean pepper like her, but some people they want to really spice the pepper. They just bring like a Mexico, some kind of very spicy chili, like the Philippine or Mexico chili is very spicy. I think they add them, it's fine. Well, some people don't want it too spicy. We used like a paprika. Color is red, but it's not too much spicy. You can add it to, any recipe. I think it's fine, yeah. But I added many kinds of ingredients because kimchi is very, very difficult to the production process because I need it to 2 or 3 days when I make a kimchi. So like more than 12 hours, salty, and then wash up and cutting, and then I make her ingredient, and then 1 and 2 hours later, I'm just put together and mix up, and then 1 and 2 days, like a room temperature, like a fermentation, and then refrigerator. So many step is the kimchi, and then first time is a very deep, spicy like pepper, but I don't know, add it to like a napa and onions, some I add it to like apple, many, some mix up, going to be softer, maybe the taste changing and more fermentation is good, yeah.
Do you use ginger in the kimchi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but depends on the people, they don't want a ginger, but I like that because this is the bond, our body. So they're like a pet bar, yeah, some burn. So, but not too much
It's a good
ginger.
burn.
Yeah, but I added to a lot of garlic. The garlic is the most we add to the kimchi. So garlic and the red pepper is a lot of. I use that, and then ginger is a little bit. But if we too much added, the taste changes. It's very strong. So.
You started with the kimchi and then you added some other products. So you've got the mung bean pancakes that we got last. They were so good. And the radish pancakes. And I got your beef soup.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
the chunks of radish in there. So good. So good.
Thank you.
How did those other products come along into your line? Like, how did they roll out?
Oh, yeah. So main is now kimchi, but most of, I think, I want to show Korean table. Usually Korean dishes are a lot. It's like a rice and soup and kimchi. That is every day. And then like a seaweed, Korean seaweed, like the kim. Kim is like a seaweed. And like a meat or fish and many kind of na물. Na물 means most of vegetable. Kind of like a bean sprout or like a zucchini or cucumber. What kind of a side dish. So usually Korean dishes are at the table, the morning lunch or dinner. The plate may be more than 10 plates in the one time that we're eating. So that is like culture in Korea. I just want to show the American people also. The one dish is very easy cook and then good. Don't need it to the wash is easier, but sometimes I wanna show that this is a Korean food like rice and soup and kimchi and some side dish and main dish. The beautiful colors. So that's why I just want to add to the mung bean pancake was sometimes radish soup, kimchi soup. This year, 2025, I want to figure out my main dish what is better for the American people, is Pittsburgh people, the customer, what kind of food they want.
Why did you start your business? How did that come about?
Yeah, so, maybe I like cooking, so but not business. Usually, some people surprised to my house because even though my house is small or big, it doesn't matter. A lot of guests in home. So sometimes 100 people come to my house.
Wow.
Like I'm Christian, some church people usually. Some we have many different kind of group. Men's group, women's group, children's group. But recently, people very struggle to invite to the home because a lot of work. I understand, but I have 3 children. So when I was, my children was young, I cannot go outside or I cannot go. Someone's house is very, very sorry because 3 boys bring to the other house. Usually I'm just, okay, you can come to my house. And then most of the time, like 3 or 4 days a week, people come to my house. And then even the small dish is fine, just we eating together. I don't know why, but my life, a lot of people come to my house. So today also guests come to my house, maybe 20% today. Or even though not even, some things people have a problem or some people are lonely and some people has a needed to space. That house, even though beautiful house, no meaning to me. So the people come to, the people like house. That house is a very warm and good house. But I think the love is, started like eating together. I think so. I worked in 5 years in hospital in America, like UPMC and then the AHN, patient care technician, and I'm probiotomy. I'm trying to. I like challenging. So even though my major is physical education, and I'm graduated university in Korea, but my master's degree in Japan, and then I come to America. First, my vision is after master, the doctor course is in America, but I can't do that because I'm second, third is my children, I'm pregnant, and then something struggle, and then not give up, but maybe I'm not interesting. So I'm teaching swimming, the private lesson, and then I have the decision to another job. I'm challenging I'm going to the CCAC. I got a license, and then I have a work to the hospital. Hospital work, it's okay because I like service. I just care of people. It's good timing to pandemic. But thankful, all pandemic times I very directly the COVID patient. But even though I've never got a COVID. So very thankful. 5 years.
Yeah, you're knocking on wood for that.
But that is also good life. And then not easy, but it's okay to me because I just, go there and then I'm working and then care of them and come back home. But I'm almost a half 100 years. That means, so my age also not young, but not late, I think. I thought that last year, UPMC nursing school, they accept me. But last year, I'm thinking, that is really I want to become a nurse or a second life. And thinking, but I more like cooking. So I just tell them, I'm sorry, I'm not going to nursing school. And then I'm decision, okay, I'm trying to any Korean food serving. So start Korean food, but imagine like a kimchi, just I make a name is kimchi, this business start. But I'm still learning, a lot of I have to learn because kimchi is, I think my kimchi is a little mild now, and not too much strong than Korean, real kimchi. Real kimchi, this is kimchi, but not too much salty, not too much strong. So because this is here is American. So I want everybody enjoy, not too, strong kimchi. So when I just started the kimchi, I have 2 kinds. One is a regular kimchi added to the fish sauce, like a shrimp. But one is a vegan. It's no fish sauce. But usually kimchi is added to the fish sauce. That is originally. When I started the kimchi and then Eastern Food Co-op, they wanted to my kimchi and I sell directly there. They selling. Eastern Food Co-op is only vegan. But some area they want to buy only vegan kimchi. The vegan people they cannot finding easily to the vegan kimchi, and they used to co-op. The first time they just wanna only vegan, so that's why I'm started the vegan. So, but it is also I know because every time I'm thinking which one is a good business to me and customer. So still struggle.
Yeah.
That's why maybe 2025 I figured out one menu. It's more struggle, but I hopefully improve the business, and then I want a good relationship to the customer in Pittsburgh. You know. I'm sorry, I'm not vegan, but I love vegetable. Sometimes I'm eating meat and then the fish, but most of my dish also the vegan kind of, but I'm not vegan. So, but after this season, maybe here, I just want more, like a vegan option is a lot. That's why I'm just now, my kimchi is many kind of, most of the vegan. But this is also, I'm struggle, I just keep going. All product is vegan is better, or just Korean healthy food. I'm still struggle beside the kimchi. What is the best for, what kind of soup, what kind of, the menu, street food for everybody. So
I don't know. I would be interested in trying more like authentic recipes and like, you know, the real true spice that would be served in Korea. That's my curiosity.
how about do you think usually I'm not added to MSG in my food usually, but many recipe or like restaurant or like very popular like in Korea and also like a street food is they added to the MSG.
Yeah.
I think truly it is more tasty. But usually my food is not MSG, but no problem in my home. But sometimes, you know, the different way, like our family dish and then, you know, the many people like business is different. I'm still struggle. Just more delicious, but added to MSG is fine or not.
Well, MSG is, the whole thing about MSG being bad for us is a myth. And frankly, it's racist. Mm-hmm. And so people who are against MSG and have that opinion of it, it's because that was construed to turn people away from certain types of cuisine. So I think MSG is fine. It's an ingredient. I mean, you drink a Pepsi and you're drinking worse.
You mean it's like
you know, there's the processed foods that we have so many items, so many additives in our processed foods in this country that, you know, the fact that people eat that and, you know, it's a lot of them are outlawed in Europe. They're illegal in Europe to use these additives in food. And people complain about MSG. Come on. Look, there's so many other things to get outraged about.
Every day I'm just looking for the YouTube everywhere. So even though I can cook, but it's like home style. But most of like a restaurant recipe, they not tell them, but I know that they add to the MSG a lot. So that's why I taste the difference. For example, tteokbokki also, my recipes are very simple and they're like a good thing. But tasty is not, people say it's good, but little difference because not added to MSG.
Yeah.
So the Korean is very popular street food. Many way, they just a little added to the MSG, it's more fun, and then they used to. So maybe I can eat, this is very delicious because I'm used to. But sometimes healthy food, not everything is about healthy food, not tasty, not good tasty. So still, I'm just my business this year. What way is better? Is everybody enjoy the food or something just only vegan or Korean style? Still, I'm thinking, and then I hopefully this season, and then because I don't want too much waste to every time change my idea, I have to buy again. So this year I hopefully. Yeah, I just want to talk to customer and then what they want, just more listen. And then this year, I just did, for my business.
Tell me more about the dairy farm that
I was born in Seoul, Korea city, but I'm just living the suburb, like the little close to the Seoul, but the little suburb. My father and mom is, so before I told them like a farmer. And then the cow. So I'm just the natural, like a country girl. So my father just usually farmer my yard is like naturally like a zucchini or watermelon, when a tomato and then green onion and of course everything's related to kimchi also. So my yard every year, so we have them. We not buy the vegetable. We just we can get that
You grew enough for your whole family to eat and not have to go to the store. Cool.
Yeah, and then it's something's leftover. My mom just like a corn kind of. Though we just eating or selling or after leftover we eating the give to the cow. Something very natural. Girl. Maybe that is my history. That's why I very close to the vegetable. I love that. And my mom is, the very busy, and I every day eating, the rice and soup and kimchi. Every time we have them. The kimchi also many kinds because napa and radishes we can buy whole year, but most of the napa and radishes the fall and winter, 10 to 11, October and November. That is season, but another. A spring or summer, so we have them, but it's not good quality, and then it's very expensive. So that time, so we buy we just change it a cucumber kimchi or a bok choy or many kind. We just green onion kimchi. We change them. So my mom made kimchi every time, every day. We can see that. I like a fermentation food, so going to be sour. My father like a fresh one. But he can just eating that day. But I'm just waiting for 1 week or 2 weeks later, going to be sour. I love that. And then my favorite food also a kimchi jjigae, the kimchi soup. The kimchi soup usually spicy and sour. And the fermentation, my father wanted to add it to a pork with the kimchi, so a lot. So that environment, I said the kimchi, and then my mom. Every time cooking, I'm just show up and then I just see that and then I'm helping her. Maybe naturally I learned that. But my university is going to be sour. That times I have no boyfriend, but I thought some days I'm married, but before the marriage, I want to go into outside. So I decided went to the Japan because Japan and Korea are very close. The American, I want them, but too far away. I have no money and then a little scared because too far away. After graduating, I'm just 2 years working in the sports center. I'm teaching the baby to adult swim. I'm swim teacher, the 2 years. And then I got money and then I went to in Japan. And then I met my husband in Japan. My husband is from Korea, but yeah, he's my met and then we study again and then I'm come to America. So that is
And whose idea was it to come to America?
As my husband. Because my husband, he's studying in Tokyo University. He finished the doctor course, I'm the semester course. And then he working in the Japan start. 6 months later, University of Pittsburgh hired my husband. So maybe good challenges. So we decision. So I'm followed to my husband. Yeah.
That's a big move.
Yeah. But I thought it just a few years American and go back Korean and Japan. I thought that, but we're still here.
And you have 3 sons?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, your sons are lovely. They were out there helping you at the farmer's market.
Yeah,
They're troopers, man. They got out there in the cold. It was awesome.
Oh, it's good experience. Something. Oh my God! So snowing day, and then all farmers snow under the vegetable, but people looking for them, and then they come, but too cold. My mother is almost 80, and my father 83. So they come to this year, the March. My mom, even though she's 80, but she wanted to help me. And my plan is she teach me the Korean food. I can cook, but so we are separating now. And this time, I hopefully she teach me. I'm learning. I just real Korean food. The keep to my recipe. And this farmers market start to the spring to the summer going to be. So I just show up everybody. So yeah, this is my plan too again.
Oh, that's great. I was going to ask you where you got your recipes, and you started talking about YouTube. So I'm glad you came back to your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. In Japan and American, I cannot eating my mom's cooking, so I'm missing. So, maybe I can try. And then I'm called the mom, okay. Or I'm just thinking, maybe, I imaginarily, maybe I'm try that. So, and then keep going to here. So some food is similar tasty, but some food is my recipe. So that's why, yeah. And this time I want a more original recipe. The March, I'm just waiting for mom. And then I'm just want a note. So my mom's cooking note. And then I'm trying I cannot show everything, but I'm just decision some specific food I wanna. This summer I just show up to the farmers market.
Oh, that's great. How
Yeah.
long is your mom going to be in town?
2 months.
2 months.
Yes.
Too short already.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're going to get some cooking lessons from your mom.
Oh, yeah.
What is the next thing you want to try and make in 2025?
Last year, like a farmer's market is focused on. But winter times, we don't have a farmer's market. And then I'm trying to the Uber Eats like a delivery service because I have no employee. Just I'm only one now. So I have to invite someone, but now not yet. So I think next goal, I make a lunchbox because sometimes the people want to Korean food like a lunchbox. So I have a 3, 4, 5 like a kind of different kind of lunchbox menu, and they choosing, and then or catering. I like that, but if I lunchbox or catering, I need to employer. So because my personality, I just want to show up. I want to asking the people love to do you like this food? It's like, this is my personality. So that's why I'm thinking now next year. Also, we have a university close to the University of Pittsburgh or CMU, there's some college. So maybe I announce if you want to like order lunchbox or catering, I can do that. That is I'm thinking now. Yeah.
So you're saying that you want to be the one that delivers it because you like to see people?
Yeah, I like to see people and then talk together, and then I want to talk to, what is this one? Oh, this is Korean food. First time maybe I show up. Oh, this is apple but kimchi. Listen to people. Oh, I like this one and I like not this one. I add them. But I don't know, it is a good business or not.
That is not a good business model where you go and eat with people, every single customer. You cannot watch every customer.
Yeah. That's why this year I'm just struggling now is how I improve my. So that's why this year I needed to counselor kind of business someone. I'm just a baby business girl now. So maybe
good.
1 and 2 years more I'm just learning. And then because Instagram, first time I made it this year. But now thankfully the Instagram now over 1,000 now. So it's very 6 months I'm just doing, but because I have no skill, I just picture or as a video also. I'm not good the computer woman, but I have to do. We cannot selling the grocery shopping only. This is like Instagram. I have to do. So farmers market is okay, I think. But another delivery service or some even though like the content the lunchbox whatever, I want a small service to change the people's customers the mind. So I just want a little more beautiful and cute and warming. So that's why this year also my another goal also I learning Instagram kind of design or learning the computer, and then I needed to more learn the speaking English also. Sometimes it's mess up in my head, so I wanna learn computer work and design, and then English improve. I know it's a lot of work, but I a little bit the step up, I hope.
So, all right, tell people where they can find your products.
This season, I'm going to the Bloomfield the 2 times a month.
The first and third Saturday
morning, like 11 to 2. And East River food court close to the Home Depot.
Yep.
Yeah, I never seen there.
It's the Farmers Market Cooperative. Yep.
Oh yes, but they 75 years there. Oh my God, I didn't know that. But thankfully last week I went there, and then why not? Because of winter time and the inside is very cool. But it's a very small area, but I like that. So that area is every Saturday indoor, they open 5 o'clock. I cannot go 5 o'clock. My plan is like 8 to 12. I'm just, you can get my food is out there. And I just recommend you email me, YeGaKimchi3@gmail.com. I'm direct contact. You can come to my kitchen, or I'm just delivery your area, or you can come to my, farmer's market and market wagon. So my product in there. So every Tuesday I'm delivery their warehouse. We just bring to there. And someone just deliver it directly every Tuesday. So, but the customer order like before the Sunday. So that market wagon.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share about yourself, your business, your food?
Yeah. So I just want people to feel free to Instagram message or like email. So your idea, or even though it's a good thing or bad thing, it doesn't matter. So because I have to learn and I have to grow up. So I just want an honest product, and then honestly and then kindly, and I want to more close to the customer in Pittsburgh now. So yeah, just to tell me anything. I just want to improve. Yeah.
Provide feedback. Excellent. Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, thank you so much for spending the time. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to get to know you better.
Thank you, Shelly.
Everyone knows that food is cool. No secret. Eat that food with a bowl and spoon. Take that spoon. Everyone knows that food is cool. No secret. Eat that food with a bowl and spoon. Take that spoon.
With Bowl and Spoon is written, produced and hosted by Shelley Danko Day. Original theme song was written and performed by Paul LeBreeze and friends. You can listen to With Bowl and Spoon wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, review and share. Follow us and send us questions or messages on Facebook and Instagram at With Bowl and Spoon. Thanks for listening.
And spoon.